Remember this instance, a rarity among the chaos. Moment for me. My time. Trying to recall the last moment like this. They're too few and far between. Break well deserved but hard enjoyed. I know I've done enough. Do the bigwigs see that? I'm probably just another light on their console. A blip on the radar. And if it goes out, they'll just find another blip to replace me. You've made yourself indispensable, right? Almost too much so. To the point where I care too much. At what point did I stop caring for myself? Being at the top was never the motivation. Being financially secure was my drive. And now I am, but like many before have said, money won't buy you happiness. Sure will help for a while though. But hey, it's not like I've anything to spend it on. Well, except Ferguson Fridays. The awfully trademarked Friday night after work which usually ends up in Fergus or one of the other guys making a scene. It's hard though, when I know I've left my work with someone else. Can Fergus even handle it? He's qualified, but he's not me. Doesn't know the quirks and imperfections of the system. He could ruin my run. Nah. Look around you, mate. Sky's painted blue. Rays of sunshine kiss my cheek. To feel the warmth of the sun. Leaving that concrete jungle for a day for the real deal. Take it in while you can. The grind's around the corner. After all, rent ain't gonna pay itself. And just like that, I've gone full circle. Thinking about work again. Can I catch a break? I take a single day off in forever and it's all I can think about. What if I just let it all go? A sudden release of the expectation of life. Nah, I've worked too hard to squander this. It's not exactly bad. There's people worse off than me. I can't believe how knackered I am. Oh, that bird just chirped at me. Nice to be noticed by something. If I could check on Ferguson, I would. I'm sure he's fine, but it's my responsibility at the end of the day. Probably best I left the laptop in the car. Though I could run back and get it. Nah. Bloody knackered. Should I go back? Don't mess it up. So unnoticed. Bloody knackered. What if I just let it all go? What if I travelled to a place with palm trees and colourful fish? Oh, the slumbering adventures I've had about those places. I wouldn't have a care in the world. What if I just let it all go? What if I travelled to a place with palm trees and colourful fish? Oh, the slumbering adventures I've had about those places. I wouldn't have a care in the world. Now, who am I kidding? I can't leave. They're relying on me in corporate hell. I had to go and make myself unmissable. I'm always so disappointed when you call in ill. Don't even get me started on asking for days off. Now, how else am I going to be sharp on Monday if I can't take a day off when I need one? At least I have my own space. Everything's been cleared out, furniture moved in. You know, the house looks alright. Oh, who am I kidding? The house looks great. It's just a little juice to have a good time is missing. A housewarming wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. It might finally allow me to be a bit more social outside of work, not just be stuck with the lads for the evening. I could just quit, let it go. I can feel the pressure from people at work, and honestly, I don't want to let them down. I don't want to let anyone down. Money. I hate to want it. Not much choice in that department if I want to have any sort of life. It's not the solution though, right? Admit it to yourself. You're lonely. Sure, you have the socials, but my word, how hard it is to socialise with the very people who add to the pressure. Oh, money, money, money. How much I hate to love you. I don't want to let anyone down. I hate money. Socialising is out of the question. Work pressure is building. Oh, feeling lonely all the time. Work pressure is building. Work pressure is building. If I want to see my friends again, I just need to reach out. Seeing them might give me the boost I need. And Monday, well, I can have a bit of a down day once in a while, as long as I don't overdo it. I need to focus on myself more, shape my life so I can live it more comfortably. Ah, shit. Mum's birthday's coming up too. She'll murder me if I don't come. It's pretty far from here as well. I'll need to leave right after work so I can get there by midnight. Right, that's it. I need to call Jerome pronto. If I'm late, he won't help me, and I can't call him during the weekends. I need to do that today. Maybe just give him a text. I can't do that to Mum. You know how much she loves her birthdays. Even if I have to stay late, I'll just have to make do with some short hours and take a midnight drive. I do not want to go through the same trauma as with Dad's birthday. Jesus, that phone call. She gave me such a hard time when I did it to Lottie too, even though she lives on the other side of the bloody country. It's not like I missed it on purpose, but I finished at 11. It would have been a 3-hour drive. Would have slept through the entire birthday. I sure do miss Mum. Of course I miss my dad and sisters too, but you know, a mother's love can't be matched. This birthday present has to show her that. It'd be nice to be the son she expects more. Speaking of birthdays, I hope Ferguson's getting along with that workload. If everything doesn't get finished on time, it's overtime and I can say bye-bye to Mum's birthday. This work would have been done weeks ago, really. It's easy stuff, partly why Fergus is on it. Start actually using your diary properly instead of as a doodle pad. Ferguson, you better be doing that thing I asked. Missing Mum's birthday? No. Use your diary. Ferguson, you better be doing that thing I asked. Ferguson, you better be doing that thing I asked. Be a better son. Be a better son. I really should keep at my agenda more. I could have seen this coming. Should have contacted Jerome a lot sooner. But if you are late, no use in stressing about it now. What's done is done. Face the consequences if you have to, and hey, it's out of your hands at the moment. Let it go.